Welcome to Farming Aid.
When you think of the American ranching dream, you picture endless pastures, the rhythm of cattle moving across open land, and the pride that comes from raising the best beef in the world. But behind every great ranch is one key decision that shapes everything: the choice of breed. Not all cattle are created equal, and the difference between an average herd and a profitable one often comes down to genetics. In today's video, we're diving deep into the heart of American ranching to explore the top 5 beef breeds every rancher should know. So saddle up, because we're about to break down the legends of the pasture, the cattle that define American beef excellence. The first breed that comes to mind when talking about American beef is the Angus. Originally from the rugged landscapes of Scotland, Angus cattle found their new home in the U.S. during the 19th century and quickly became the gold standard for quality beef. Their ability to adapt to different environments, from the humid South to the cold Midwest, made them a natural fit for American ranchers. What makes Angus truly special is their unmatched meat quality, fine-grained marbling, tenderness, and flavor that consistently win over consumers. The certified Angus beef label didn't become world-famous by accident, it became a symbol of reliability and excellence. Angus cattle are naturally polled, which means they don't have horns, a trait that reduces injury risks in the herd. They are efficient grazers, calm-tempered, and known for their fertility and mothering instincts. But beyond the physical traits, Angus cattle represent the rancher's dream of consistency. When a rancher breeds Angus, they know what to expect: solid growth, efficient feed conversion, and market-ready carcasses. Whether you're a small rancher selling directly to local markets or part of a large feedlot operation, Angus genetics offer predictability that pays off. Even crossbreeding programs lean heavily on Angus lines to improve meat quality and uniformity. Over decades, this breed has proven that heritage and performance can coexist beautifully. Angus isn't just a breed, it's a foundation of modern beef production. Then there's the Hereford, the red and white icon of the cattle world. If Angus represents refinement, Hereford stands for endurance. Originating in England's Herefordshire countryside, these cattle were bred for hard work and efficient beef production. When they arrived in the United States in the early 1800s, they immediately captured the hearts of ranchers who needed animals tough enough to handle harsh weather and limited feed. The Hereford became known as the rancher's friend because of its resilience, easy handling, and high fertility. Its striking red body and white face became a symbol of traditional ranch life across America. Herefords thrive where others might struggle. They can handle heat, cold, and rough forage without complaint. Which is why they became so widespread, from the dusty plains of Oklahoma to the mountainous regions of Colorado. Their docile nature makes them easy to manage, a quality that saves time and effort on large operations. On the beef side, Herefords are known for producing lean, flavorful meat with good marbling, though not quite as rich as Angus. Yet what they sometimes lack in fat distribution, they make up for in feed efficiency and adaptability. Many ranchers favor crossing Herefords with Angus to produce the famous black baldies, calves that combine hybrid vigor with excellent carcass traits. Hereford cattle stand as a reminder that durability is as valuable as elegance. They may not always be in the spotlight, but their contribution to the American beef industry runs deep. Decade after decade, their genetics have quietly strengthened herds across the continent, ensuring that beef production remains reliable and resilient in the face of changing climates and markets. No discussion of top American beef breeds would be complete without mentioning the Charolais, the powerhouse from France that redefined muscle in the beef industry. When Charolais cattle first arrived in the United States in the 1930s, ranchers were stunned by their sheer size and growth potential. These cattle, with their creamy white coats and massive frames, brought a new dimension to American beef production. They were bred to convert feed into muscle at an extraordinary rate, and they did exactly that. Their carcasses yield high amounts of lean, tender beef with excellent dressing percentages, making them a favorite among commercial producers aiming for maximum output. Charolais are bold and athletic, often towering over traditional British breeds. Their calves grow fast and finish with impressive weight, giving ranchers a strong return on investment. However, their temperament can be more spirited, requiring experienced handling. Over time, American ranchers have refined Charolais lines to balance their power with manageability. Crossbreeding Charolais with Angus or Hereford has become a standard practice, creating calves that combine muscle mass with marbling and docility. The resulting hybrid offspring often outperform either parent breed in terms of growth and carcass value. The Charolais story in America is about ambition. It represents the drive to push boundaries, to take traditional ranching and elevate it with genetics that maximize performance. Even in modern feedlots, Charolais influence remains visible in the heavy, well-muscled steers that dominate market auctions. In an era focused on efficiency, Charolais cattle stand as proof that muscle and productivity can still go hand in hand. From the rugged heat of Texas to the humid Gulf Coast, few breeds have proven as iconic or adaptable as the Brahman. Known for their distinctive hump, drooping ears, and loose skin, Brahman cattle are the American South's answer to extreme weather. They trace their roots back to India, where they were developed from the hardy zebu cattle. When imported into the United States, these animals revolutionized ranching in hot, parasite-prone regions. Their thick skin and natural resistance to insects, coupled with their ability to tolerate high temperatures, made them indispensable in environments where other breeds struggled. Brahman cattle may not have the same marbling as Angus or Hereford, but they excel in longevity and maternal strength. Cows often produce healthy calves well into their teens, and the breed's natural disease resistance keeps veterinary costs low. Brahmans are known for their intelligence and cautious temperament. They observe before reacting, a trait that experienced handlers appreciate. What truly expanded the Brahman's role in American ranching, though, was its influence in crossbreeding. When Brahmans were crossed with British and European breeds, they gave rise to some of the most successful hybrid beef lines ever developed, including the Brangus, Brahman plus Angus, and the Braford, Brahman plus Hereford. These hybrids combine heat tolerance with superior beef traits, offering the best of both worlds. In many ways, Brahman cattle embody the future of sustainable ranching in warm climates. As global temperatures rise, breeds with natural resilience like the Brahman are becoming essential for maintaining production efficiency. Their role in shaping modern American beef genetics is undeniable. And then there's the Simmental, a breed that quietly but powerfully carved its niche in the U.S. beef market. Originating in Switzerland, the Simmental is one of the oldest and most versatile cattle breeds in the world. When they arrived in America in the late 1960s, they were initially prized for their dual-purpose nature, both milk and meat production. But it was their beef performance that truly captured the attention of ranchers. Simmentals are large-framed, fast-growing, and known for their excellent feed conversion. They produce carcasses with well-balanced muscle and fat, appealing to both feedlots and packers. What sets Simmental cattle apart is their adaptability. They perform exceptionally well in crossbreeding programs, improving weaning weights, milk production in cows, and overall herd growth rates. Many ranchers appreciate their calm nature and maternal instincts. Simmental cows are known for producing abundant milk for their calves, leading to stronger, heavier weanlings. Modern breeding has refined Simmental genetics to enhance marbling while retaining growth efficiency, making them one of the most well-rounded beef breeds available. Today, American Simmentals often sport a range of colors, red, black, or spotted, thanks to crossbreeding with Angus and other lines. They are a perfect representation of how American ranchers blend global genetics to produce world-class beef. The Simmental's journey from the Swiss Alps to the American plains tells a story of adaptation and evolution, proving that even in a competitive market, balanced performance wins the race. Across all these breeds, Angus, Hereford, Charolais, Brahman, and Simmental, runs a common thread, the spirit of the American rancher. These cattle don't just represent breeds, they represent philosophies. Each one tells a story about what ranchers value most: quality, endurance, productivity, and adaptability. The Angus reflects precision and premium quality. The Hereford embodies trust and toughness. The Charolais represents innovation and performance. The Brahman stands for resilience under adversity. And the Simmental symbolizes balance and versatility. In a country as vast and diverse as the United States, no single breed can dominate every landscape. The genius of American ranching lies in how these breeds have been used together, blended, improved, and managed to suit local needs. From the lush grasslands of the Midwest to the arid deserts of the Southwest, each region has found its ideal combination of genetics. Ranchers continue to experiment, not for novelty but for survival. Climate shifts, feed costs, and consumer expectations all shape the choices made on the range. And through it all, these breeds remain the foundation stones upon which the future of American beef is built. The cattle industry is changing faster than ever. Technology, genetics, and sustainability are reshaping how ranchers think about efficiency and animal welfare. Yet despite all the innovation, the breeds themselves still carry the same timeless virtues that first made them great. They are living legacies, refined over centuries but still grounded in the simple promise of good beef and dependable performance. Whether it's a black Angus steer finishing on premium grain, a Hereford cow grazing calmly in the sun, a muscular Charolais bull leading his herd, a Brahman cow shading her calf under the Texas heat, or a Simmental pair thriving in lush pasture, the sight of these animals connects modern ranchers to generations before them. For new ranchers just starting their journey, understanding these breeds isn't just about choosing cattle, it's about choosing direction. Each breed can shape the entire character of a ranch. A herd of Angus might open doors to branded beef programs and premium markets. Herefords might offer stability and ease of management. Charolais could deliver the muscle and growth rates that boost production. Brahmans might secure your herd's health and performance in challenging climates. Simmentals could balance it all, offering growth, milk, and solid returns. The American rancher's dream isn't about owning one breed, it's about finding the balance that fits the land, the goals, and the legacy you want to build. As the sun sets over the open plains, it's hard not to feel admiration for the animals that make this lifestyle possible. These breeds have carried America through wars, recessions, and droughts. They've fed millions and built livelihoods for generations. And even now, as ranching faces new challenges, they continue to adapt, proving that the American cattle dream is still alive. From the black-coated Angus to the powerful Charolais, from the hardy Hereford to the heat-tough Brahman and the well-balanced Simmental, these breeds represent more than just cattle, they're the backbone of American ranching. Each one carries generations of breeding, resilience, and performance that have shaped how beef is raised across the country. The beauty of American ranching is that there's no single perfect breed, it's about finding the one that fits your land, your goals, and your vision for the future. As ranchers, farmers, or simply lovers of great cattle, we all share that same dream, to raise animals that thrive, produce top-quality beef, and carry forward the traditions that built this nation's agricultural heart. The breeds we've talked about today continue to prove that dedication and smart breeding will always be the foundation of success in the beef world. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us which breed you think defines the American cattle dream, or which one you're raising on your ranch. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your pastures green, your herd strong, and your dreams alive.